The surge of BTS has left many comedians jobless. With their popularity growing, their demand for live performances has seen a rise in ticket sales. Many performers have felt the financial strain that accompanies BTS's performances. Comedians, who depend on live gigging for income, are struggling to keep up. Ticket prices for BTS events have soared, leaving many comedians unable to compete. Fans are willing to pay more, resulting in less money for lesser-known acts to compete. Comedians find themselves competing in a market stacked against them. BTS's popularity has driven up ticket prices and limited space at venues, leaving them without good opportunities. Without the ability to perform, comedians are losing out on an income. Not only are they missing out on live gigs, but also any merchandise sales they may make during a show. This has left many comedians feeling despondent and frustrated. Many comedians have been forced to look for alternate forms of employment due to the difficulty in making ends meet. Some comedians are turning to streaming services for income. Many are creating their own platforms, showcasing their talent via platforms such as Twitch or YouTube. This is in contrast to the traditional live show formats that many comedians are used to, as streaming doesn't offer the same audience interaction as a traditional gig. Additionally, there is stiff competition from other streaming comedians, making it difficult to make a living. Plenty of new comedians are vying for attention, presenting a competitive landscape. This has led to a decline in the mental well-being of comedians, both established and new. The increase in anxiousness due to economic pressures is visible. The lack of health insurance is a huge worry, as many comedians have been left without medical coverage since losing their gigs due to BTS. Years of practice and honing their skills have been lost due to the group's success. Promoters are no longer interested in showcasing unknown comedians, fueling a sense of despair and instability. BTS leaving many comedians jobless has changed the landscape of live comedy. With the loss of prestige and visibility, many comedians are questioning whether the craft is still viable. Financially, the situation is now vastly different from what it was before. Many comedians are earning less money than ever before, resulting in little to no disposable income. And many are now looking to government-funded programs for assistance. The dreaded red tape involved is a deterrent, and may discourage some from seeking aid. But that is the least of a comedian's worries. The biggest issue is finding new audiences to keep the show going. Many comedians have resorted to social media and streaming service as a form of relief. With fewer and fewer comedians getting booked, many more are finding it hard to make ends meet. This has caused a tremendous strain on their livelihood and lifestyle. As such, many established comedians have taken to exploring other avenues of work. Some have opted to become teachers or forego full-time jobs to focus on freelance projects. BTS has left a deep mark on the collective consciousness of many comedians. There is a sense of sadness that the industry they grew up in is now drastically different from what it used to be. And yet, many are still optimistic about the future. Despite the challenging conditions, there is still a sense of determination to persevere and strive for excellence. Many are utilizing new streaming technologies to reach audiences that may not have been exposed to them before. With new technologies, though, come new challenges. Many comedians feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of options available, leading many to opt for the simplest approaches. However, with the right guidance and motivation, a comedian can still be successful. It is up to the individual to push themselves forward and find the best platform for their skills. Despite BTS leaving many comedians jobless, many individuals have found their own way to reach their goals. Through a mixture of creativity and innovation, comedians have found new ways to make a living. There is an opportunity to develop a unique style outside of what existed before. Many comedians are not afraid to try new things, leading to a healthy and diverse industry.